Derek Small with my wife Charzetta. My story is that I joined this company, and my story is a little different. I went through a 10-year divorce, and I lost everything that I owned, down to the cars, to my clothes. I lost everything that I had. I joined this business with a dream in front of me that I could reach the top level. And within 6 months in this business, we reached 1-star ambassador. And so I do this full time, and I don't have to worry about my time. My time is free, and I have my time back, and I have the finances that I need to do whatever it is that I want to do in my life.
Super, super.
I'm Charzetta Small. I'm a full-time city employee for the city of Jacksonville. I am a business professor at the University of Phoenix. I used to be in another network marketing company that I'm not in anymore, selling makeup, and we own an interior design company. My husband and I had a decision that once we hit 3-star, I used to be ambassador, but I kind of snuck back. But once we hit a 3-star, I'm going to quit everything.
My name is Derek Barnes. I started working at a mortgage company. I was working 40, 50 hours a week. They cut off my overtime, so I was struggling financially. Joined the challenge. My best friend David introduced this to me. 13 months later, I'm riding up in a limousine followed by 20 black BMWs. I retired from my job, and that's what's available to all of you. Our stories are not unique. It's going to be you guys creating these stories for yourselves. It's all about making that decision to change your life. That's all you have to do. Make that decision to change your life. Me making that decision, if I didn't make the right decision back then, I'd still be getting ready to work tomorrow. So think about that. Think about that. If you don't make the decision, a different decision, you're going to be in the same place where you are the last 5 years. Make a different decision.
What he was basically saying, I love that, Derek, for things to change, you have to change, right? The world is never going to change. Changed people can change things, though. Jefferson, I love the way that you edify Kevin. That is a blessing to me, brother. Kevin Merriwether, our leader tonight. Think about what's happened in this room tonight. We're talking about getting our health back. We're talking about, for once in your life, taking control of your financial health. And we're edifying the brethren here. I mean, I'm feeling some love in here tonight. Are y'all feeling it? I mean, that's what we're talking about. Take you out. I am ready to take a laugh. But, you know, we talk about everyone's stories up here, and you're going to hear all those stories of the ambassadors, but really it's not about us, and it's not about Kevin. It's about each and every one of you out there tonight. The opportunity to get where we are. This is as real as it gets. You're talking about a man that was a UPS truck driver for 20 years, decided to take a leap of faith and believe and start this organization. And look at what his dream has created. Look at this house. Look at the people in here. Look at this opportunity. Plug into Kevin. Follow him. Plug into our team here. We're going to take you where you want to go.
My story is just like everybody else's. I was a contractor from Jacksonville, born and raised right here, and me and my brother are partners in the company. Me and John were
business partners.
That's right. Yeah, we're business partners in another debt settlement company, and so I didn't think I had any time at all. But you know, I believe in the products. It was relatable to me. You know, it wasn't like a bottle of juice or anything else. It was something that I could use every day. It's not something that's going to cost me more money. It's going to save me money. It's going to help me get healthy. So I lost 25 pounds in my first 90 days. Was very excited about that. I took it to my mom. I saw the business opportunity. I didn't know Kevin before this, and I thank John because he's changed my life. I thank Kevin because he changed all of our lives.
Right.
And he said, "Gotta meet Kevin." We lost 15 pounds in 2 weeks, and he introduced us to Kevin. And Kevin said, "Look, man, this is what we got going on." So I jumped in with both feet. We all did. I qualified for my car in 17 days. That was pretty exciting. I helped my mom do it in 43 days. And so you guys, you got to understand my story a little more. My first goal was to get my mom retired, because she works for me and my brother. So if I could get her in a BMW making $3,000 or $4,000 a month, come on, And it only took a little over a month to do that. And so fast forward, here we are a little over a year later. I'm an ambassador. She'll be an ambassador by the end of the year, and just changing families, helping everybody. Closed the construction company, all but closed the debt settlement company, and you can do this. I didn't think I had time to do it. I started off with about 8 to 10 hours a week. So Now I'm about to break two or three more people that didn't have any time. They work full time, you know. So it can happen for each and every one of you guys. So that's it.
My name's Alan Wayne. I had a mortgage broker business that was making good mid-six-figure income. 2009 happened, and I lost everything from January to February. I lost everything I had. The only thing I had left over was my car and the clothes I had on my back. This business came around about a year later because I was looking for a way to lose weight. I kind of stumbled for a year, but April 15th of last year. Don't worry, I've been there before, right? Okay, me and John drove up to Cincinnati, and that day changed my life. I mean, these functions will change your life. I mean, within the last year, I've gone to a self-centered person to right now, I'm sorry. I got a group of people in Virginia that are dying for this. And they're pleading me, don't go, don't go, don't go. You know what? My heart is in helping seeing these other people go. It's not about me anymore. I mean, I got freedom. I mean, you went for I was supposed to go up there for 4 days and was disappeared for 35 days. I didn't have to worry about anything. I mean, is that true freedom? I didn't realize what gift I had because of this. You know what? I'm going back up there again and and helping some people go ambassador. And you know what? My team that's here, I'm going to help you go ambassador too. You know, the thing that's just been hitting me is one. I'm just going to talk about one other thing. Nick on the video talks about life experiences. You know, ever since I was a little boy, I wanted to go blue marlin fishing. You know what? It was just, I cannot believe this. Just all the stars rise. I went blue marlin fishing. I went to PD Paradise, which just happened to be in the Bahamas. Nick says, go do something that you would never ever do again. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go blue marlin fishing. It was, when I called the charter, they go, are you crazy? I said, yeah, I'm going to go blue marlin fishing. They go, all right, I'll take your money. Because it was towards the end of the year. I was in Paradise Island, not Bimini, where it is. You know what? We trolled and trolled and trolled for 3.5 hours. Just right when we were getting up, about 2 hours in, a 400-pound blue marlin comes shooting up out of the depth and about pulls my big butt into the water. You know, it's about sitting in somebody's living room and they're looking at you got to help me. You're our only hope. You know, and have the freedom to be able to go, okay, let's go do this. I will, like was said about Kevin. If they will commit to me, I'm going to commit to them, and it's going to happen. You know, that's what it's about. It's about coming together with like minds and creating freedom. You know, the money, all that's great, but you know what? I like the idea of disappearing for 35 days. I was only supposed to be gone for 4 days. Yeah. And you know what? I had the ability to do it. So, you know, that's to me about creating life experiences. So that's
my name is Jessica Herbert. This is my husband Robert. We're two-star ambassadors of Visalis, and this is not about us. This is about you guys. Just like John said, just like Benji said, just like all of you'll hear from us. It's about you, and it's about you taking on the challenge. And when you talk to someone, it's about you leading with the challenge. I lost 42.5 pounds. But I'm only 5 foot tall. So that's a lot of weight. And this 90-day challenge, I've chosen to run a 5K. And yeah, so I have 25 more days left on this challenge, and it's definitely been something that we have I've struggled with. But if you're not struggling with something, then is it really a challenge?
Right.
You know, so convince yourself on something that make it achievable, but at the same time make it a challenge. And do something that you can do for your body, for your health. If it's not necessarily for you, maybe for one of your kids. You know, my 4th 90-day challenge was to stop smoking. Did I like to smoke? Yeah. But you know what? Did challenge my kids like that? No. So we took on that challenge. I did it for 6 months, and then he took off and he did it too. So we've had a great time with this, and we have, we're all here to help you. That's what we do every day, day in, day out. I used to own a fitness center. No longer have to go to work every day. I get to, if I want to pick my kids up from school for lunch, I can do that. If I want to go on a field trip, it's not, I'm too busy, sorry. So this has been a huge blessing for us, and we have amazing mentorship. And just like Jefferson Green said, take advantage of the leadership that you have here in Jacksonville, because it's not like this everywhere. It really, really isn't. We are the best team in Visalis.
See why I married her? Pretty good. My name's Robert Herbert, like Jessica and everybody here said. We all share our stories. They keep me around for one reason, because I'm goofy. Really, that's about it. But I do have a talent. I do have a talent. They know what I'm talking about. I do have one talent that most people don't have. I can tell the future. I can? Interesting. Everyone raise your hand if you're new here tonight. Okay. I'm going to tell your future. Think about it real quick. You're going to have to shut your eyes for me real quick. Now I'll do it with you. Over the last 5 years, there's been ups and there's been downs. Over the last 5 years, there's been good times, there's been bad times. Over the last 5 years, more than likely, there's been some great financial times, there's been some pretty bad financial times. Okay, you can open your eyes. That's what your future looks like unless you decide, like the Barnes has said, unless you make a change like Knox said. Guess what? The next 5 years is going to be about the same as the last 5 years. This company is going to make it. And this company is going to go around the world. Kevin Merriwether is going to go around the world. All these people here are going to go around the world with this challenge. It's going to happen. That's the truth. Here's what we don't know yet. Will you be involved? That's it. That decision. I don't know how to tell you that it's going to be easier for some than others. I don't know. I can't say that it's going to be easy for anybody. Anything worthwhile is going to be a work a while. So if you're willing to make a change, if you're willing to see what we have makes so much sense, go ahead and say yes to a $2 milkshake like we all did. Thank you.